Hello. Okay, about me. I am always a product and project manager in digital service. In 2014, I said there's something going on with blockchain. I wanted to know more, but not working in the boring part of it. I'm coming from Switzerland, so not fintech in the bank, and so not only cryptocurrency. So I was oriented to art and collectibles, and then I saw there was some initiative in mobile gaming, and I crowdfunded Spell of Genesis. I bought some cards of Killian, naturally, at the beginning. I was the first giving money to Beyond the Void. I think there is a card of Beyond the Void here, so I have the t-shirt. And after 1 year, in 2016, I joined the company. But Spell of Genesis, we started it with a crowdfunding token sale because the name ICO was not made. And we sold for 300. And this morning, I heard the name EIO, Initial Item Offering for Alexander. And perhaps it's interesting, we create cards, and before the launch, we sold these cards as well for the same amount like the ICO. Okay, second part, we make a game, but we made as well a wallet that was better for the user experience to enjoy his gaming asset, his collectibles. So it was a gaming wallet, the Book of Orbs. So I work in these two projects, but that you are reassured, I will have enough to do in the future. We have 2 other games in the pipeline, and one is on Ethereum with smart contract, and we have another version of the wallet that will be compatible counterparty Bitcoin and Ethereum with browsing possibilities as DApp. Okay, the lessons. Now, I understand the concept. The blockchain for the true ownership is what we did mainly, and you can give, trade, sell. So the concept is really, I will say, simple. You have gaming assets, they are valuable, they are as token in the blockchain. I think you understand now after 2 days almost. In our Book of Orbs, how you feel that. You see a collection. You see what you have. We are teasing the people. You see the card you don't have, and you see the price. The price means when you go to the detail, you can see the selling orders, you can see the trading orders, and if there is a match, automatically, with counterparty, as Bitcoin transaction, the swap is done. All these orders are as well Bitcoin transaction. It's fully decentralized, and you can see the old orders. And the other aspect you noticed, for this card, you can see there are 1,000. There is a lock. You know it's impossible to create more. So then the question is really, why and which blockchain for the game? So it's a blockchain game, but it's a game. Most important is the game design. You do it for the customer. And then when you have this, you can say, okay, what element do I want to put on chain, or we call it off chain? In our case, it's just the gaming element. Depending of your game, you can say I put some game mechanic, and then you can use smart contract. Then one aspect that for us was important is we want the perennity, the long term of the asset you own. This is why choosing a blockchain that is proven, so not only one that has full of promises with white paper, is important. On Bitcoin, we suppose it will last another year or more. Let's talk about this central aspect of the items. The global virtual goods market exists, but you know, an image you can copy, an audio you can copy. There is no true ownership. And if you look at all the trading of this element, fraud, hacking, loss to fraud is there, is proven. Now, as I spoke about the trading card, game market, it's huge, 1.4. And then we have the collectible card game. The difference between the two, I will say, you can look at Wikipedia, you can make, in the physical world, every card is tradable because I can give it to you or sell it to you. Online it was not so, there was a new abbreviation. But anyway, with Hearthstone as example, or our first game, Munga, this is anyway a big market. But there was this problem. And with Spell of Genesis, we make the, let's say, test of the solution with the true ownership. The people have the cards they can trade. I explained that. And last December, we did another step. Again, the first, you can blockchainize an item. So in our game, you can play completely without knowledge of Bitcoin, of blockchain wallet. It's not a barrier. And you have like normal in-game cards. You can have in-app purchase, grow this card, have top, and we have a valuable asset in-game, then we allow to put it on the blockchain. So we make the words as well, blockchainize. So you can see you have this card, blockchainize, you make it, congratulations, and then you can see there are more blue crystals. This is on the blockchain, on your wallet. It's made automatically and you own it completely. Okay. The second part is, yes, people are ready to pay a lot for digital items because they know they own it. So our Satoshi card, that was from the crowdfunding, has a market cap of 2 million. There are 200. It's almost 10,000 to sell it. So it's not a unique one. There are only 200. It's like a limited edition. In art, we know that. Then, about the blockchainization, it's sorting that. So this is one of the cards. The people play in the game. To have these cards, you must play a long, long time, be lucky, or you have to spend a little money in app purchase. But anyhow, you can blockchainize it. And 1 month after already, one of these elements was sold for $150. So now we have a possibility. Players can play, and after they can own or they can sell. And this one I think you know now, huh? CryptoKitty, a good amount as well. And linked to that, we know that people like to collect digital art. And it's like in Age of Chains, we have beautiful image. I will go after on the segmentation, but there are people, they buy the cards. They don't really use it in the game, but they want to keep it. And at the beginning in our game, we made a lot of cards of allegory of blockchain project. And due to the interest of some people in this blockchain project, they were buying the cards. The lesson 3, yes, there is an appetite for blockchainization. So we sold 20,000 of the blockchain cards, and really the price are not low. If you consider it's a mobile game, it's a freemium mobile game, but the people are buying elements on the game 5, 10, 20, 40, 100 francs. Francs, dollars, coming from Switzerland. And the number of blockchainization, even it's not easy, we have more than several hundred and the trend is growing. So we know it works on both. You create the blockchain element, the people buy it, you let the people use your game, have valuable asset, they are ready to pay, I will say, to blockchainize it. Just that you know we limit the number of blockchainization of 3 per month, and the people have to pay with the hard currency to do that. Okay. Segmentation. So hunt for the players, not the speculators. So we try to represent that. We have blockchainers. They know about blockchain, they know about blockchain projects. For us, it's clear. In 2015, 16, we were the cool project, you know, and people like the cards with blockchain allegory, so we have a lot of these people. And some of them didn't play, but they keep it just for collection. Now with time, there's a much more people, I will say, buying or investing in crypto, ICOs, they are more looking for short-term profit. So they can buy your asset, but if they are not growing in value, they will resell it immediately. On the other side, you have the gamers. Not all gamers can instantly use blockchain, wallet, and everything. What we notice is naturally, in the middle, the blockchainers that are gamers, they bring the value to your game, and today is very important because they spend money on it and they will regularly spend money on it. They are the valuable customer of blockchain games. So what we notice is they spend, I will say, 7 times more than the normal players. And I will add another comment. In our concept is really, we sell cards, we make money the first time that we print the card and sell it. We encourage the secondary market, and after all the sales, we have no fee, no cut. So there is a possibility with smart contract, if you different type of token or you simulate a token, that you can get a cut, a percentage on each trade. It's good perhaps for the business model. I think it's perhaps less interesting for the message. It's a true ownership, like in the old printed world. I buy the card, I have it. And it's more simple to say, we won't have any benefit revenue for the trading afterwards. 2 months ago, we made a survey about our user, and we asked why they haven't purchased or traded game items. So first is, I don't have the money. Yes, it's cost. But this is not surprising. Interesting is, what we know what we have to improve is, it is too complex, intimidating. So too complex is really, I believe, we all agree, all this wallet, transferring cryptocurrency, buying cryptocurrency, with cryptocurrency buying asset is not easy. We have to improve that. There are not enough benefits for me. This would make that people understand it, where they say, okay, it's not enough. The next one I will say is, I'm yet to be convinced of the benefits, so they are not sure. So here again, we have to consider we should improve the explanation how it works. And check the time, it's okay. And you have the other element. This one is more easy to explain for me. So how much they pay. So the huge part, half, is they pay less than 100. And then we ask, and you noticed, okay, there are some 100, 150, but the others, 20% more than 500. So when you have these customers, it's good. And normally in gaming, for a mobile game, it's not the amount. So really, you must have this customer, and for me, I didn't say, but we made an ICO with the bit crystals. ICO is crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is not about money, it's about the community. You have this community from the beginning, they believe, and then they are ready to pay. Last things we try to ask, I have to say it's not very, is why they think it's good, the ownership of digital games in the blockchain. So we provide the answer. Personally, I don't think it's very explicit, but yes, trading is important. Owning is important. So trading is more people, I can resell it. Owning is, I keep for me, I'm happy. Number 3 is interesting. I can convert digital items to the blockchain, so the blockchainization. This is very interesting. Then we have to look in which country people are doing that, because in fact it's like you work in the game and you can make a profit from that. Number 4 is I can use my item across multiple games. This is what we encourage a lot. So as well with Kylian of the Chains we say, but we have a lot of cards that can play in several games, because we help other gaming company to integrate blockchain, to make ICO. We make marketing for them. This week we make an airdrop for Parsec Frontiers, and often we say, well, one card on your game is playable in our game. It makes what? The players, they are happy. I have one element and I can play in several games. And if I'm playing in one game, I notice, this card I can use another one. It's make discovery of another game. So we nurture this ecosystem for cross-selling of game. What's next? I was speaking about the game. Yes, we made this mobile gaming wallet, the Book of Orbs. So we have 13 partner collection. I think we have more. The value of all of them is more than 100 million. We have the rare PP directory. We had our own collection for user-generated content. And this is something important. So who in this room own rare PP card? Only you, okay. So I don't ask who is creating rare PP card because it's me. But as we speak about it, in January we were in New York for a rare digital art festival. There was at the end, so we present our old project. Yeah, Kilian was there as well, giving real printed element of his digital elements with the QR code and with a stamp on it. But at the end, we made an auction. There was a CryptoKitty with a hat that was sold for 15, 20. But this card is a unique RARPP. User-generated content, violating 2 copyrights, one of the RARPP, it's okay, of the Homer, and it was sold for 40,000. It was good vibes in the room, especially with the people from a museum like the MoMA and so on, that trying to know what's going on. And 1 minute. Another bonus lesson is it's an old trick of marketing. You can offer free stuff. In our case, offer free blockchain stuff. And this is what I'm doing. So if you follow this QR code, this link, you can follow the process and you will receive a Spell of Genesis card, the Magic Assembly, for free. Questions, if I can ask?
Yes, yeah.
And I think you're on time.
Wait for the microphone. Can Tony? And if you can say who you are.
Hi, my name's Tony Pierce. Great presentation, and I've downloaded your game on the App Store. Great game. Can you tell me what did Apple say about gamers being able to buy content with cryptocurrency outside of the App Store? And how did you get around that rule?
Yeah, we have some experience. Apple in general is a great company, but the people behind the process, they follow rules, and sometimes if they don't understand, you're rejected. So the Book of Orbs is no more on the Apple Store. It's not because they noticed, that was at the beginning is blockchain we don't want. Then officially it was Bitcoin is allowed. That unofficially there were other blockchain going to Apple with legal people on both sides say these go. So there were some other blockchain, you know the other ones, they were allowed. So at the beginning it was with blockchain, it was not possible. With our Book of Orbs, we say, okay, it's just an interface because what we are doing, it's a wallet. There are other wallets in Apple. And we say, we are just doing, the wallet is an interface to the counterparty when you can create element that we are not doing in our wallet, but other wallet can do. We are sending and trading. They didn't understand, we have to explain. At the end, they say you have a collection of items and you don't have the IP rights of the image. This is why we were rejected. It was a long process. Now, one of the discussion was, you have a game, we have in-app purchase in this game, and we make nothing that you can buy with cryptocurrency. But it's true, there was another application, or wallet, or Book of Orbs, but there were other counterparty compatible wallet that allows to buy elements, and these elements, they are in the games. But till now, it's okay, you know. The history makes that there will be more and more blockchain features, applications, service, and so Apple will be less restrictive. But it's a little game, catch me or not. We are helping other company, and yes, now we know what has to do or not to be done. To be honest, sometimes we play a little, depending on what you have in the app, not all the features are visible.
Hi, my name is Andrew. One question I have is, with these games, so the players have ownership of the cards. But are players ever concerned, for example, if you guys were to ever just go away and shut down the game, all of a sudden, even though they technically own this, they can no longer play it? Is that ever a concern with your player base?
No, but for us, it's part of our message, because we say, yes, we can turn off the server, but there is a community. The community has the cards. Someone can create another game, and the cards have value. And I say as well, you know, the blockchain is a database. It's an open database. You are all invited, officially or unofficially for me, I don't care. You can make a game. You can ask all your players, if you have a wallet, the Book of Orbs or another one, if you have Spell of Genesis cards, you can use it and make an item in your game. Me, I will be happy because it will give more value of the cards. And you, perhaps, you will be happy because you can onboard all the Spell of Genesis players. But just back, yes, the people have the ownership. Perhaps, like Magic the Gathering, there are people they don't play anymore, but if they have the Black Lotus, they are happy to have it. So they will further own it, and there is the option for anybody to create a copy of the game or another game. So it's already a little more that you have items linked to your account. I close the game, the account is over completely.